Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Simulation for the Nation and welcome to a first look of Charwell. This is the latest map by Lancyboi. As you can see front and centre there, he has very kindly sent me this to have a bit of a play around on, a bit of a first look, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So before we even try and step outside what appears to be our home, we're in our living room here. We are just going to have a little bit of look at the map here. As a cement truck goes past us there. As you can see, this is pretty big. Lots of different shapes of fields. Some very interesting roads. True to Lancy himself there. Always making some maps with some great little twisty, windy roads that can connect you all through the map. But it's looking pretty good. I'm really excited to see what's going on. One thing I'm going to point out as well. All of the models in here have been made by Lancy himself specifically for Charwell. So they are going to be pretty fresh and new. And I'm looking forward to see what that looks like. But before we go any further, really, let's see what's up these stairs here, shall we? Can I get up the stairs? There we go. Oh, so this looks like a little kitchen. Even into a bathroom there. Perfect. And that's where you can come in and sleep if you are using seasons. Now we don't have seasons enabled on this because I want to just have a first look around without it, but rest assured, when we ever come to do any work on here, seasons will be enabled. So, glass door leading out the house, let's go and hit it. We've got a farm straight over the road, and let's go have a look at it. So there is our farmhouse, looks pretty cool. Get this guy up in here. Main road coming through, small country road there, the cars are coming, so it's going to jump straight over and have a bit of a wander around here. Oh, there's a car there as well, I believe, in the garage, so that'll be good. That's going to be my mode of transportation. And this, it looks like it is our shipyard here. Some beautiful old buildings. Much like this is Island there, Lancy's put an awful lot of time into these. Check out those doors. Aren't they something? Nice big storage shed there. Another one here to boot. Yeah, here is our wool storage by the looks of things. Very nice. Huh, like that a lot. Like the concrete texture on the side of those buildings, man. That looks really cool. Very, very nice. So, what we're going to do, this is a biggish map. We need to go and have a look at it all. Oh, nice trees, Lancy. Come on, car. I think I was car safe in there. Anyway, let's see. There should be a truck or something in here. Hey, presto. Alright then. Duck. So, what we're going to do, we're going to take a bit of a spin around here. As you can see, we're down towards the bottom. Let's go and head ourselves over towards the animal dealer first, I think. We'll go around that way before we do, though, again. This is a bit of a closer view. There's some big fields up here. If we look at the land, we do start with a nice swath of land down here in the southwest corner, the southeast corner. That is expensive, but then you do get 4 whole fields there. And you can see how easily it's kind of broken into chunks. Some of them aren't that bad. 500,000 for that. That's a good amount of land to start with. 279. So it really does give you plenty to work with here. Like that a lot. I can see 73 fields all in all. 74, 65, 67. 77, 85 even. Wow, there we go. So lots of fields to have a play around with. That's really good. Plenty of space. Let's keep that map up there. And on we go. There is a car coming there. Let's get over the road a little bit. Hello. Now, Lancy is known for making some very detailed looking maps throughout his time, and only getting better and more skillful as he does so. This is Island would be testament to that. But yeah, I really like what we're seeing here so far. As we have a little bit of a saunter around. So, are we on that field there as well? We do, so we start with a big field, arable field as well. As we head on down to what looks like some pretty huge buildings. That looks pretty neat. A little farm lane there. Ooh, another farm as well. Okay. We'll come back to that in a second there, but this is one of our stores at least. In we come. This is our sugar beet store. Fancy that. Tip it into there. Nice looking buildings though. Look at the detail up there. Really, really nice. Oh, we got a bale sell point down here as well. Now, for those of you who've been watching my channel there, you will have noticed that we have kind of finished with a lot of our other older series. Main reason being that we are looking to a whole new load of fresh maps that are coming our way, this being one of them. Oh, I like that little track down there though. That's pretty cool. Road closed ahead. Over the speed bump we go. Now this is our animal dealership in there as well. Look at the buildings. That's really cool. That's really nice. Bus stop there. We've got some new houses on our right as well. Busy. Lots of cars parked around the outside there. But what I really like is just the network, the road network itself is completely different to many of the maps you'll have there. It makes it feel a little bit fresher, really. Really quite something. I'm going to continue along. What we'll probably do, we'll go past the sawmill, we'll go up and look at what looks like the main town scene in the northeast corner here. Bombing along this road. Loving the khaki green, cattle grid. Do like that. Khaki green pickup is a treat. Sawmill on our right here. Lots of forestry spaces across the map as well, so if you are into that kind of thing, you're not going to be disappointed here. That actually looks really nice. Of course, we are going to stay in third person so we can see as much of this as possible. Yeah, this is a fun looking map, that's for sure. Plenty of storage points. And what I like as well, the field shapes. Like 69 now, for example, is a huge, big square field, but then right next to it, 58 is a really weird little shape. And there's no kind of similarity, no two fields are the same really, which is good. Means that you're going to be able to get some variation really. That's always key for maps like this. And around we go. Power! Lots of connecting tracks between the two as well. Really do like that. Lancy's put a lot of work into that, I can tell. But yeah, good amount of detail around here. Really, really does look good. And we're coming up to what looks like the village, really, I would say. I like the mud on the road where you've turned out from the field entrance. We've got a little pond here. We're going to go straight up this back way. Ooh, a bit of a wind blowing around here. What is this here? What are we coming into? Oh, there's a lot of people walking around there, wherever we are. Nice little detail with the logs on the side and the fallen branches there. That is good. That is really good. And we'll just nip into here. Green cell point. What else have we got up here? And there's a couple of seed tanks up here as well. Seed tank. Spinnery in here. It's like your one-stop shop, really. I like it. But again, look at the size and look at these models here. Really quite something. Does that open? I'm assuming it does, yes. Huge, huge, huge storing potential up here. Absolutely massive. Really good to see that in action. Big dryers on the side. Massive grain bins. Another big storage shed there. And there's your seed buy sell point, like that. Yeah, you really cannot run out of space to store up here, can you? Very impressive. And it is intended, I do believe that Lancey will try and get this onto consoles as well. Ooh, this will be fun to get through with some bigger equipment. It will take there might be a little bit of a wait for it to happen, but it's definitely intended for it to come to console. Ooh, there's a truck parked there. Oh man, that'll be fun. I like it. Beautiful little village, actually. That is really cool. Alright, onwards we go. Oh, this looks like another silage clamp there. Very nice. Ooh. Is this a storage yard? That could just be a storage yard there. Nice to see. Okay, where do we want to go here? Well, I think we'll go this way, because it looks like we're coming down past the main store, actually. So we'll nip down here. Get around that, perfect. I see a John Deere sign, so we have a local John Deere dealer, which is always nice to see. That'll please many people. Pass all around. Plenty of space to stack up all your equipment as well, which is always important. You got a basketball court as well. Fantastic. Pig farm. Looks really good, actually, doesn't it? Just nice pig yard there. I'm gonna stop you about here. I mean, look at all that up there. The ivory on the side of the shed. That looks really good. Nice looking buildings. Plenty of them as well. That's always the main thing. You always want to have a more than sufficient amount of storage space. That's pretty cool. Love that. Really do like this build. That's the first shed I've gone to. That's the first shed I've gone to which where the doors won't open. That's pretty impressive to got this far. Fantastic. Really impressed. Alright, back in the truck we go then, and we are heading. We're gonna head back north again when we get to this this junction here. Head up towards field 51, and then we can come back down via 44. Nice bus stop. Reminds me a bit of Oakfield there. And I like the mixture of roads as well. You got main roads, you got small back roads as well. Really, really good just to connect everything up. Yeah, just a really, just a good overall amount of detail here. And you got your biogas plant up here by the looks of things. Down in there. That's where you're going to make your money from. And then, was that the road we're going to take back down? Why, yes. Yes, it was. So 51 there. Looks like it's going to be our biggest field. Let's see how much that guy would cost us. Wow, that's a big chunk up there. 679,000, but you would get 1, 2, 3, 4 fields, 2 of which are fairly hefty. If we look at contracts as well, there are contracts available, which is always nice to see. Which on some of the various size fields as well, so that's good. Always nice to have a secondary source of revenue there if you need it. Scooting up this little back road. This is going to be intriguing to see what this forest is like up here. As we cut through them round the back. Nice little track up through that forest as well. So again, if you are into your forestry there, you can scoot straight up there and cause no end of mischief. And through we come. Nice, I like it. A little bit higher ground here, a bit more of a vantage point up the top there, but that looks all pretty good. And then as we come rumbling down here, we're going to go straight on, come look at the next farmyard we're coming up to here. Looks like the cattle yard, which looks like it's got some tremendous buildings around it as well. Beautiful stuff. Like that one. Like it a lot. That looks pretty fun. Nice little bit of junk park up around the back. But excellent. Really, really good. Very, very happy indeed. I think this looks brilliant. And again, nice size and selection of fields in and around. You got your I'm assuming if I press this, that's where you can buy all your cattle from. Very nice. Good, good, good. So it'll be interesting to see what that looks like when we get the cattle inside there, but that's something we'll be doing sooner rather than later. Okay, and away we go. The cotton's starting here as well, but we'll probably, when we start, we'll have seasons on, so everything will be in stubble anyway, so we'll get rid of that, because as much as I like it for the North American maps, I don't really think it suits for a British style map. Ooh, this is good. Is that a little bridge we're about to go over? Oh, yes! That looks pretty perfect, doesn't it? Oh man, that's nice. And where's that train line run all the way through? Oh, east-west splitting the map up. That's brilliant. Now, I've heard and seen pictures of a very good-looking train on here, so I will try and... There it is. There she blows. Speak of the devil. Looks like a Great Northwestern line or something. Beautiful. Great. I like these fields that slope down around the train track as well. That looks really neat. I like that an awful lot. Surprising and delighting on every turn here, I think. Okay, and then we're kind of back to where we were. A little triangle here, which we'll take back down towards the farm. We're going to go back towards the lime selling point as well. So this was the yard that we started in, I do believe. And you can see there's some of our equipment all lined up. We didn't actually have a look around this yard, so we'll just stop here to see what that looks like. So he's given us quite a nice selection to start with there. Nice size combine, huge sprayer. Combine header, you got your, I see a John Deere, huge cultivator plow and a nice mower. Ah, there's a Massey, beautiful Massey. Good amount of starting equipment really. You always need that. Never hurts. That's a nice looking barn. Oh, the asbestos shed roofs there as well. Oh no, I see where we started, so we hadn't quite got to this bit. Alright, so what we're going to do then, we'll go down this road here. So that looks, oh, that's a good idea. That's a really neat idea actually. Very much like that. Around that corner we go. We're going to go right and then we're going to go all the way down. We're going to avoid that truck. That swings out wide. Heavens. Those cement truck drivers are lethal. We're going to come through some bigger plots of land here at the back end of the southwest corner down here. Nice size fields. I really think that around that cattle yard and the main arable yard there are by far my favourite areas. They look stunning. I really, really do. Very much looking forward to getting stuck into this map. I'm going to go that way. What is in here? Lime sell point, little bit of a... Is that a workshop in there? Kind of. Huge big shed again. Lots of storage space. Man, that's a lot. And so that really is pretty much everything. All the main bits, obviously on the first look, the best thing to do is just to kind of point a lot of it out there. Highlight some of the detail and the uniqueness of the map, and then let you guys go in there and discover it all for yourself. So I'm going to leave it around about here. Keep in mind there may well be a few live streams coming up where we'll try and get into it in a bit more detail there and see exactly what's going on. But for now though, all we'll do is leave it right here and say a big thank you very much to Lancyboi for allowing me to have a first look around here. This has been a real treat actually. Very good. You can see Lancy is developing continually as a map developer, map creator, and his work is going from strength to strength. And I can't wait to continue to play on these. So very much looking forward to bringing you more content from this, and we will try and do that as soon as possible. So if you have any questions, you can either stick them into my social media or into Lanciboy's social media, where I will link down below, and I'll make sure that he can answer them where possible. Until next time though, I have been Simulation for the Nation. I hope you have enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and we will see you all in the next one. Until then though, have yourself a great day, enjoy what you're doing as always, but most importantly, happy farming.